Hello and welcome to an audio commentary of Lego Batman vs Aliens vs Predator that was released in 2013, a few weeks ago of the recording of this commentary. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, there is a 31-minute behind the scenes making of video on YouTube right now. You can check it out on the YouTube page or the links below. I'll click that now. So yeah, this is the Alien 3 21st Century Sound logo mixed with the DC Comics logo from before. I just like the older DC logo compared to the newer one. And the new one's okay, I don't hate it, but the other one's nicer. And yeah, after I got the Arkham set, I just really wanted. I've always wanted to do a Batman Alien Predator video, and after I got the Arkham set, I thought it was a perfect time to do a little short video about it. In terms of the cameo later, it's sort of in line with the cameos that you get in all of their summer movies. You know, the next TV show hero will pop up for about 5 minutes, help defeat a monster, and, you know, disappear. So here's the Predator effect. Of course, I don't actually have, you know, heat vision lens, and Lego doesn't produce heat anyway, so I think what I will do next time is that instead of using a video panning and then coloring with filters, I will take one photo, color it manually with hand to do all the heat signatures, and then sort of make the image pan around the screen to make it look like it's moving. I think that'd probably be better, but in terms of animating something moving and then doing the heat vision, it's going to be a lot of tough work to do. You know, you got to paint every image completely, and it's going to look a bit weird maybe. Here's the Predator effect. It's fully talked about in the making of video, so you can look at that and do that. Yeah, I guess this fight isn't too epic. It's meant to be a bit epicer with all the different camera angles. I really like the shot with the Predator's viewpoint, looking at Bane throwing a punch. Even though this is like really tiny plastic, I tried to move the camera around as much as I can to look at all the different angles to make it look like a live action movie would look like. So you know, if I had actors and big budget sets, this is how I would film it, essentially, with all the different camera angles to make it interesting. You know, not just sitting a camera in front, like sticking a webcam in front of something and just filming it. After all, this isn't a stage show. This is meant to be like a movie. It's a short animated movie. So it has to have all the movie camera angles to make it interesting. Even conversation here, there's no actual conversation, but there's still 3 or 4 different angles looking at all the different things. You know, one angle is focusing on Gordon, one angle is focusing on Batman, and one angle is looking at both of them. You see there was another video shot with the new camera because I can film in 1080p and macro. So there's a few things I still test around. And by now, this is a combined FX shot right there. Cloud and City is one effect, the Catwoman and the Lego bricks is one layer, and the Batwing is also one layer. Of course, before you saw a little Easter egg waving at you. There was 3 Easter eggs, if you haven't noticed them, so you can go back and look for the 3 Easter eggs. No more Easter eggs after this, after the waving in the last scene. So yeah, there's that Batman was actually painted out. I used a stick to hover him down and then, you know, detach him from the stick and then put him there. So and then manually color out the stick from behind him. So if you look closely, you'll probably notice not perfect and painting out the effects, but there you go. And we're actually filming a lot of police entering this building, and a later shot with Joker coming out. I forgot to take that Lego security from behind the desk, so I actually manually go back and get a black brush and paint him out on every single photo, essentially. Yeah, from here on out, because Arkham pretty much has lost all power, I toned everything to look darker and pushed the contrast up to make it look a bit more stylish. And before there with Mr. Freeze, I actually decided to crop the top, but the camera wasn't still, so it was really hard to pinpoint where everything was. That's why the above the door looked a bit funny. Those of you who don't know, Joker just makes some chemicals to make the Joker alien. The Joker alien doesn't have anything special about it. It just looks a bit Joker with the green and red. And before there, Bane with the chest busting. That was actually a chest busting toy. That came with the alien figures that you see at the end, the alien queen and the giant alien, which is Bane alien, I'm going to call him that. And I just pretty much filmed the chest busting thing, cropped the circle around it, and then feathered the edge so it looks smooth, and then placed that video on top of Bane's torso, and when Bane moves I would manually get the perspective and tilt the layer on top and move the alien chestbuster to look like it's following Bane's chest. And right here it's a bit of blue tack on Bane's body and painted red with a marker pen essentially. Yeah, it's actually green blood. I changed the color, the hue and saturation to make it look like green, and then used the darken blending option, and then added some smoke on top of it. Of course I see all the smoke's disappeared now. Yep, this scene, I just want to make it look kind of epic. You know, Joker runs out, and of course, depending on how you want to see it, that cop could be just a douchebag, or he just maybe had a vendetta with Joker and says, "Oh, we'll just fire anyway." Plus, when you do have Wonder Woman running out of a controlled area, you know, someone might misfire. But yeah, I just want to make it really big and make people like, "Oh, Joker's not gonna die." Well, he is. He just did. And in here, of course, Bane doesn't die because, you know, he steals his room with a heat-up frying pan because he's hardcore. As for Freeze, I'll leave that up to you. For me, yeah, I think Freeze doesn't really die because he's quite tough. You know, he's almost an immortal being because of his special body structure. Unless there's heat, of course, then that kills him. And yeah, this is one of those alien toys. I bought a pack of them. It comes with Sigourney Weaver, Green Alien, Normal Alien, and a chest-busting background. So 3 figures in the background thing. Yeah, the good thing about these figures is that they have a little button at the back of the head. It's like a little slidey, pushy thing. So you push the back of the head, this little switch, it pushes the tongue out, which is what you saw before of the effects. And yeah, here I was going to build the backpack of this figure to make it look like him in the Lego video game, because the special figure that comes with the Batman Visual Dictionary never came with any of the accessories. It was just a figure, so that's sort of a cheap thing to do. So I decided to. I originally wanted to do that, to add the little plastic bits in the back, like he looks like in the video game. But I couldn't find any. I didn't have the parts for it, so I couldn't do the backpack, which was a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's Batman doing little things. This is sort of tribute to the cheesy Kamen Rider explosions and Power Ranger explosions you see in the back. You know, things disappear and explodes. Yeah, I messed up the predator effect a bit there, but it still looks good. I didn't make everything move in the right timing. That's why smaller bits at the front and the bigger bits at the back, whereas everything should move together. But it still looks okay. So, by the end of making this video, I was actually mentally completely exhausted on this video. I just couldn't do any more. I completed this video within a week, and even though it's only really short, it is stop motion animation. Got all these effects. On top of that, because of the new camera, the pictures are way bigger than they were compared to my last camera, and my computer, even though it has a lot of resources, it just couldn't handle it. So I had to go back, and it got really slow, the editing. Adobe Premiere just wouldn't process all the images, so I had to go back and manually I tell Photoshop to resize all the images to make them smaller, because that took a lot of time. And also save the files as raw PSD files, so they actually load faster, and then the editing smooth up. But by that point I was exhausted. I actually showed my brother this, and he said, well, you really should fix the fire explosion effects and go back fix a few things. But I actually told him that I was just way too tired for the video mentally. It's one of those things I just don't want to say what you may, but it's one of those things where you feel like you just don't want to go back. I mean, if someone else wants to do it, great, but me, I just don't want to go back and do this video. It's mainly because I tried to push it really hard to get it done really quickly, because I reached this 1,000 subscription mark and I haven't even started making a video yet, so I just try to do it as quickly as I can. Without too much loss of quality, I hope, because I still think this short video is quite action-packed. It's just like the old videos that I used to do. No dialogue. It's every scene, it's movement. There's very little fades. There's very little pans. It's a lot of shots. There's something like 2,000, 5,000 pictures in this thing. I think it's 2,000 Totally check that. And there's the predators giving the like a trophy, as they always do now. Like 2,216 photos. That's just in the shots area, because not to mention all the little video pans and special effects and the extra photos I have to edit to do certain other effects. For example, the alien slime from the mouth, that's just a Photoshop image of slime and cropping it out, chroma keying it and then animating that. There's also animating the Kiva bat. Certain images have multiple layers, like the predator image has many layers when he's in the cloak. The rider kick has many layers, and so on and so forth. So let's say it's like nearly 2,500 images having to process, and doing that within a week, it was like so crazy. And of course, and then doing the poster, which didn't take too long, it took about like an hour. Yeah. Whew. So that's the commentary of this. If you haven't done so already, like I said, watch the making of video. There's also how to make your own Lego alien video on the YouTube page. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for liking. There should be a few more videos this week uploaded, including reviews. And it's nearly Gears of War time, Judgment. After doing a Let's Play video on that. And also check out Lego Doom Kickstarter Lego Doom, Lego Kickstarter Doom, Kickstarter Lego. You can see it on Google and the links below. That's my next big Lego project. I am working on another short film, which I've finished the script now. It's going to be like this, not really. There is dialogue, but not too much. But it's also like a 4-page script, so it'll be about a 10-minute video again. And it's going to be pretty cool. Just to let you know, Ninjago versus Bootleg Ninjago. There you go. Now you know what it is. So thank you very much for watching again. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye. Subscribe, comment, suggest below, and yeah, check out the other videos and the Geeko page. Thank you.